Hello everyone, Cancer, Crosswatcher. Thank you guys so much for joining. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekly tarot reading for November 10th through the 16th, Cancer. If you find the message is helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Or you can also subscribe to the channel if you would like future messages. Always welcome. Everyone's always welcome to join in the tribe. So let's see here, Cancer. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box, as well as how to get entered into the drawing for a free personal reading that I do at the end of the month. So, Cancer, in your pre-shuffle, I got this feeling that you were just taking a break from any negative energy, any conflict, anything that's draining you, okay? I also feel like if you hang out with an old friend, they may give you a different perspective on things. This is going to be a person you know is going to be able to calm you down, level you out, right? Bring you peace. But I really get the sense here that you're just kind of in between a decision. You're not really knowing which way to go right now. Talk to somebody who, like I said, brings you peace, calms you down. I get the sense that you may have an idea of who this person is already. Also, there's a need to go with the flow. But I really get the sense that you're being guided through this, okay? Two faces. I love these faces and these cards. This is one of my... This Oracle deck is one of my favorite decks, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I use it a lot, especially in my weeklies. So let's see here, Cancer. What we can see here. Between worlds is kind of not yet out of one situation, but not quite beginning another. This could be in relationships, but I feel like it has to do with something else. I don't feel like it's really like a lover. Might be a friend, maybe a coworker. So let's see. It could be a lover, but I get more of a friendly energy, more of a friendly vibe. Started shuffling on camera because, well, I created a space where it was easier for me. I figured I guess I better get comfortable since so many people have enjoyed my messages so far. The guiding card is the Empress, so self-care, self-healing. Now, this in-between world, in-between decisions, this indecisive, do I stay, do I go? I do get the sense that your guard is up, and you may even be fighting a battle that everybody else walked away from. But something happened. So I'm going to get some more clarity with the Fairy Tarot here. This very well could be relationships, but it's caused you to walk away. You don't even want to go within to seek the answers. You're not even... That's the outcome. So, the flow of the cards. The guiding card out was the Empress. This tells me self-care, self-healing, nurturing, caring, loving on yourself. Because you're not able to see the clear path. Your guard is up, your walls are up, and you feel very hurt, very deceived, very betrayed. I feel like this is going to be ending the situation. You're ending this. Not playing into the BS here, Cancer. Are ya? I feel like you're in this very low vibrational state and you're not seeing a way out of it. Don't be afraid to reach out, okay? Talk to people. Like, physically talk to people though, not just on social media, Cancer. You need to like call them or go to their place and see them physically, because social media isn't cutting it. There's also a need to be honest with yourself here. Be very honest, realistic about the situation, how it's played out, what has happened, okay? Take a review. I have a review and release video that I created. It may be useful in this situation. It may be helpful for you. That information is in the description box as well. I link all the relative information in the description box, just in case anyone was wondering. But there is a need to review the past. Look at the past a little bit more realistically, okay? Also, get clear on your own priorities. Get clear on your own motivation. What motivates you? What are your own behavior patterns, right? Once we're clear on ourselves, the things that we do, it's easier to see where people will match with us and where people won't match. Where you're going to find your solace is focusing on your goals, focusing on your careers, self-reflection, because it's going to take some healing process. And I don't recommend jumping into another relationship to cure the blues. That's not how I recommend things be done. I recommend that a person take some time for themselves and truly date yourself. Like, there's a reason why they tell people to do this. And it's really to get to know yourself, right? When you're very first starting to date somebody and you don't know that person from the next person, that's what the dating process really is. It's really taking your time to get to know a person, what they like, what they don't like, their behavior patterns, what they react to, what they don't react to. I feel like this is the process you need to go through with yourself. And if you don't want to take yourself out on dates to movies and all this stuff that people talk about, that's I'm more talking about getting a clear understanding of your boundaries, your priorities, what it is that Cancer truly wants out of the situation, the outcome in life in general. Where do you see yourself in a year, 5 years, 10 years? That review and release video goes through that whole process. After you review the past, you release the negative and the positive memories to the universe, and then you set your intentions. So I do feel like that video, because I'm kind of going into that spiel, I wrote it all out. I wrote a whole list of things that I needed to talk about. That video is almost a half hour long, so go check it out. And you might not be able to swallow it all in one setting, so it's okay to go back and check it out later. That's fine, right? Mark it. You can even comment in the comment section of that video what time you left off so you can come back later. I don't mind. Whatever it takes to help each individual person through their process, that's what I'm here for. So you are going through some pain, some heartache and loss, self-care, self-nurturing, rest, rejuvenation, contemplating. There's a waiting period that you're going to have to go through. This waiting period is the healing process that you need to take, that you need to set aside time for. Now, this is the moon card in the Psychic Tarot, but in this deck it talks about accepting your shadow side, accepting the shadow side of the moon. What I really feel like this is saying when it's coming out is, when you're going through this process, you're going to come to this understanding that there may have been some things that you had parts in as well. So don't be so hard on yourself when you come to these stages, because everything happens for a reason, and you went through that experience on purpose. The main thing to take from those experiences is make sure what is it that you learned? Are you going to be able to handle that situation differently if it arises again in your life? Right? What I really hope for these videos is everybody is more consciously aware of how they're living their lives. You know, what they're going through is really centered around their own experiences. If we can release those thought patterns, those belief systems about ourselves, that's when we're really going to be able to manifest our dreams. But the first part is reviewing and releasing all that negative energy, all those negative experiences. It may very well be longer than 10 years. This could have been going on for your whole life. For some people it has. So the timeline is going to be irrelevant. It's fluid, right? If you need a longer period of time, set that intention. But really being more consciously aware, Cancer, of how you carry yourself. And I feel like that's the process you're going through. That's the process you want to go through, okay? So take some time, refocus, review, process, refocus, meditate, contemplate. Once you go through this review process, take a step back, okay? Don't set your intention right away. Give yourself a day or two to just process everything that you've felt, because you're gonna feel it. The questions that I ask within that video are very triggering, so be careful, but also be prepared. That honestly, that's the process. You have to be triggered in order to process those feelings. Would you rather be triggered in the comfort of your own home, or would you rather be triggered out in a scenario when you're with a loved one or a friend or a family member? So it's up to you how you go through this, how you process these emotions. But I personally would rather do it in the comfort of my own home, where I can take a step back and like breathe and watch a movie if I need a break, whatever I need to do to help myself through this process, because that's what you're going through here, Cancer. You're allowing yourself to be more open to the gifts that the universe has to offer you. but you're blocking these blessings by having these outdated belief systems. This could be trauma from relationships. This could be trauma from childhood. This could be, it's going to be different for each person. If you want me to dig a little bit deeper into your situation, kind of dig like what exact trauma is hindering this process, or how exactly for your situation will this work out, I'm more than happy to do personal readings. The information is in the description box, and I do have a special going on for the rest of the year. But whatever you need, Cancer, to help you through this, the main focus of this reading is setting the stage for your future, reviewing and releasing so you can bring in the blessings that are meant for you. So, Cancer, it's up to you. That is the message I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box. If you want to get entered into the free drawing, comment your astro sign below. The information is in the description box, as well as all the useful information, decks I use, how to book a personal reading, the review and release video that is going to be very beneficial for you. There's also a meditation playlist that I've linked below that I have no affiliation with. I love binary beats and tones, and when I find a song or a playlist that's helpful for me, useful for me in the process I'm going through, I put it in there and share it with you guys. Like I said, I just want to be able to help each person be more consciously aware of the decisions that they're making, so that way they can bring in the blessings that the universe has for them. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.